It's so great you could be here. I am with Greg Engert, beer director for the Neighborhood Restaurant Group, a James Beard Award nominee. The group includes, in the Delray neighborhood of Alexandria, Evening Star Cafe, right next door Planet Wine. Then in Old Town, you've got Vermilion, Columbia Firehouse. Greg, it is always good to see you. Happy New Year, my friend.
Happy New Year.
What is on tap this week?
Well, I can't think of a better beer to celebrate the New Year with than Jester King Spon. And this is the 3-year blend. So Jester King has been making, incredible beer since 2010. I think about 2011, 12, 13 is when they switched over to mixed fermentation exclusively, making wonderful Saison-esque beers, farmhouse-style ales in the Texas Hill Country. And then they also, at that point, started making spontaneously fermented beer. So it's not lambic, because it's not from Brussels or the Pajottenland in Belgium, but it's inspired by lambic and gueuze. And here we have a 3-year blend. So this is a blend of 1, 2, and 3-year-old spontaneously fermented beers.
It's inviting.
Aged in oak, low ABV. Incredible. About 50% of this is 1-year-old beer. And then you've got some 2-year-old and a little bit of 3-year-old. It's just like spontaneous beer from Belgium, incredibly balanced, really light, refreshing, great wood, acidity. Everything is in its proper place. It's refreshing. It's a crisp, refreshing, lemony, grapefruity drink.
As you know, this style is not my first choice generally, but this is out of the park. This is really nice.
It really is.
I could relax in an evening over. Let's be responsible. A couple of these.
Yeah, it's so close to the great gueuzes of Belgium. I mean, it really is. It reminds you of Brussels. It reminds you of Dreyfontein, and specifically, it has this great kind of like sesame seed note to it that's really amazing, and it's really well balanced. You know, a lot of I've said before on the show, it's like American wild beers tend to be a little bit intense, sour, and spontaneous beers tend to be a little bit more acidic than I would like. This is so restrained. It's beautiful.
So instead of lambic, it's Texic.
Right, exactly.
There, I've started something new.
Texic.
Copyright #me.
It's interesting too because we've kind of gone back and forth on this. Pilsner came from Pilsen in the Czech Republic,
right.
Current Czech Republic, Bohemia then, and we use that all over the globe. It wasn't trademarked. Same with like Triple from Belgium and et cetera, et cetera. The lambic came about late, and I love the fact that the lambic producers of Belgium were very, very protective of their name, and I love that. This isn't lambic, it's not, but it is maybe Texic or something else. But it's American spontaneous beer, and it's amazing. It's really delicious, and it's phenomenal. So Jester King does it again.
I agree. When it comes, I don't have my reading glasses on, so I'm blind. 5.7, I think it says.
That's 5.7. Yep.
Perfect.
Yeah, not too big, not too small, but it's really, really great.
What would you pair this with?
So, lambic in general and gueuze more specifically has been, a huge part of the Brussels cuisine for a long time. I mean, they've been pairing this with amazing stuff forever. So we've got a lot of things to go with there. I mean, this is like with a pot of mussels, incredible. Anything salty, so whether it's oysters, clams, crab, you name it, is going to be perfect to pitch against the acidity in this. But I really love this with pork of all kinds, especially like pork belly, something that's just like rich, unctuous, fatty, and salty, finds a beautiful companion in this light, lemony, tart drink.
That's me, rich, unctuous, fatty, and salty. Well, that's great. I really enjoy this one and wish them continued success. And Greg and I are excited to be moving into our 8th year of Beer of the Week here in 2019. So
crazy.
Salud.
Salud.
And be sure to always drink responsibly. And be sure to bring your thirst next time for another Beer of the Week.